Hey yo, y'all already know what it is, man. New Japan Pro Wrestling's New Japan Road, one of the many shows they've had on this tour, took place this morning. It was definitely headlined by the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team title matches in the main event. We have two AEW All Atlantic Championship qualifiers. Pretty much the two guys meeting those matches, winning those matches are going to meet tomorrow. We got that going on here on this show. Got the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title match taking place tomorrow morning, so we got a lot of stuff to unpack, so we might as well get into it. If this is your first time checking us out, we're the almighty SOS Wrestling Network. Be sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. Price of subscription is $3.99. Don't forget to like this shit too. Please like my shit. That's all I'm gonna ask. I ain't gonna say that's all I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna have a couple more, requests of you guys, but not here and not now. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, New Japan Road, man. Like I said, we might as well get into this show. First match we had Aaron Henare taking on defeating Kosei Fujita. He got the victory about 5 minutes and 5 seconds. If you look at this visually, Henare is clearly a much bigger guy, way bigger than this young lion. We got Fujita, of course, giving some fight back here. All for naught. Henare applies a full Nelson, aka a master lock. Fujita tapped out. This was short, sweet, and to the point right here. Like I said, 5 minutes and 5 seconds, just enough to get you ready for the goings on of this show. So, moving on up the card, down the card, depending on how you look at it, we got Evil, Sho, Yujiro Takahashi, and Dick Togo taking on and defeating Toru Yano, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi. They got the victory. I believe it was around, it was like a hair under 10 minutes. I want to say it was about 9 minutes, maybe 9.5 minutes, something like that. Evil got the victory with everything. It's Evil over Yo right here. I enjoyed this 8-man tag team match. I like 8-man tag team matches, so I'm pretty much going to enjoy this right here. And it was short. It was short, sweet, to the point. We got the never openweight 6-man tag team champions, that being the House of Torture, reigning dominance, asserting their dominance right here in this match, getting the victory right here. Moving on up the card for the third match of the show, we had Roya Oya, Yuto Nakashima, and Kazuchika Okada. Poor Okada team with Young Lions right here, so you know the result. Going against Los Ingobernables de Japón, Sanada, Shingo Takagi, and El Ingobernable Tetsuya Naito right here. We got Shingo Takagi getting the victory for his team. I think with the pumping bomber, he got the victory. I believe it was around, I want to say 8.5 minutes maybe. It's about maybe 8.5 minutes here is when he got the victory. So just a solid 6-man tag team match right here. It wasn't spectacular by any means. It wasn't anything that was going to blow you away or just knock you out of the water. But I feel it was an enjoyable 6-man tag team match, and that's what we got right here. So that was fine. It's all about these young lions getting experience, and that's what they got right here. They got the experience. They're gaining experience. They're not going to get wins until they go on excursion, but that'll be then. So, moving on up the card, next match on here, we have Hiromu Takahashi and Bushi taking on and defeating Goto. They got the victory. I believe it was it was almost a hair under 9.5 minutes right here. We got the victory via the D. Hiromu Takahashi hit Geto with the D, submitting him right here. Pretty much we got Hiromu Takahashi, Taichi Shimori after the match and during the match of jawing and talking about their title match we're going to get tomorrow morning, which is going to be really, really interesting right here. So, at this point, they go into intermission. They talk about the G1 Climax 32 blocks that we have and that we're going to get. Block A, we're going to get Kazuchika Okada, Jeff Cobb, Lance Archer, Jonah, Bad Luck Fale, Tom Lawler, and Toru Yano right here. So, Jonah and Cobb, they've had two really good matches against each other recently. It's just what the rumor mill is, if you ask me. And of course, Okada and Yano, they're in the Chaos stable, so they're going to be going against each other matched up. Right here, we got Bullet Club representatives, we got Suzuki Gun representatives, like I said, United Empire representatives. So we have representatives pretty much covering all bases here, and New Japan Strong representation as well. So Block B, we have Bullet Club's IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Jay White, Tama Tonga, Tomohiro Ishii, Holy Emperor Taichi. We got the Great Okan holding it down for the United Empire, Chase Owens for Bullet Club, and Sanada representing Los Ingobernables de Japón right here. So Jay White's going to go against this newest arch enemy, that being Tama Tonga, at some point in this block, and a guy who's been a thorn in the side for pretty much the majority of his Switchblade career, that being Tomohiro Ishii. Tama's also going to be able to get some revenge on his former stablemate right here, Chase Owens. So this block is going to be a block of, very personal entanglements here is what I'm going to call that. So Block C, getting Tetsuya Naito, Zack Sabre Jr., Kenta, King of Darkness, Evil, Hiroki Goto, Aaron Henare, and the ace Hiroshi Tanahashi right here. We're getting stablemates Evil and Kenta facing off eventually. Sabre and Kenta, they had an excellent match last year, so we're going to replay of that. So that's going to be something I'm looking for. Former stablemates, of course, Tetsuya Naito and Evil taking on each other here as well. And not to be outdone, Block D, we have Will Ospreay, El Phantasmo, Juice Robinson, David Finlay, Yujiro Takahashi, Yoshihashi, and Shingo Takagi right here. So, as you would expect, the members of the United Empire are spread out across this tournament, which is really smart. That's probably what you want to do. The 3 LIJ members are not going to meet in action right here. You got 8 Bullet Club House of Torture members in here, so they're going to have to face each other at some point. 2 notable people that are not in the G1 Climax, that'll be Tonga Loa and Minoru Suzuki right here. Of course, Minoru Suzuki, I believe, was not in last year's either, so they're kind of keeping it cool on Suzuki being in the G1 Climax, so that is what that is. But maybe he doesn't want to be in it, so that is what that is as well. Next match, we had our first AEW All-Atlantic qualifier here over in New Japan. We got Clark Connors taking on and defeating Tamaki Homai. Got it about 11.5 minutes via the trophy kill right here. This match was good. Of course, with Homai's limitations right here, Clark Connors shined in the best of the Super Junior tournament. Didn't get a lot of wins, that, or maybe the amount of wins that he wanted, but he still did his thing. Did his thing right here, got the victory. Yeah, I thought maybe Homai would win this match, but I'm actually glad that Connors got the dub. So shout out to Clark Connors getting that victory. Moving on up the card, we have Tomohiro Ishii taking on and defeating Yoshinobu Kanemaru. About 19 minutes here, the other AEW All-Atlantic qualifier right here. This was actually really good, man. Yoshinobu Kanemaru is one of the most underrated wrestlers that nobody talks about. He has really good in-ring work, and he can play heel as well. He can play babyface if you watch any of his stuff in past Noah outings, but had a really good match right here. We get Ishii hitting the Brainbuster, getting the victory. Excellent match, if you ask me. And in the main event right here, we have the United Empires, TJP, Akira Francesco, taking on and defeating Razuki Taguchi, Master Wato, a.k.a. 6 or 9, to win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles in about 24 minutes right here. I thought this was a very good match. They got the victory via the Doomsday Stunner. Via the match, after the match, TJP got on the mic and did Akira Francesco. Both these guys spoke Japanese. They actually spoke pretty full sentences too, so I thought that was cool. So this match, the 2 really good matches, that being the main event and semi-main, if you ask me, headline the show, that was pretty much the thing you would want to take out of the show. Everything else was good to okay, before that, but the main event and the semi-main is something I would probably seek out if you want to watch some good Super Junior, some good New Japan Pro Wrestling stuff. What am I talking about? But yeah, I thought the show was decent. I thought it was a solid show. Maybe a 2-match card, but that is what it is. We have the Junior Heavyweight title match tomorrow with Hiromu Takahashi taking on Taiji Ishimori, so that's something for us to keep our eye on. And we're going to review it here, so that's pretty much us wrapping up the show. I thought the show was it was kind of a win. It was kind of a win for me. So we'll see what tomorrow's going to do. All right, you know who we are. If you don't know who we are, well, I'm about to let you know. The almighty SOS Wrestling Network. Be sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. The price of subscription is free $99. So I am the Pro Wrestling Fly God, Bluntsy Naito, Stardust Shiaku, signing off, and I am up out of here. Toodle Pippington.